Hello everyone, and welcome to Jumperman Tech, where we specialize in HVAC. We do everything DIY, and today we have a follow-up service call for an LG multi-V system. Thank you to everyone tuning in to Jumperman Tech. Today we have a follow-up service call for an LG multi-V system. As you can see, parts of this wall and insulation is removed. We found a puddle of water inside of the duct and it destroyed the insulation. Before we install the new insulation, we want to make sure that we solve the problem. So why would water be only in one place of the duct close to the unit? There's definitely some sort of vacuum effect, and what's happening is that it was shooting water from the unit into the duct, and that's why only one part of the duct was full of water and not the whole duct condensating. We had to remove parts of the wall just to access any of this ductwork, and it's just a complete mess. So the most common things is a dirty filter. We found the filter packed. That can create that effect, and while we found that, we saw that the filter was filthy. Excuse me, the coil was filthy. So in this video, we're going to be doing the maintenance on this machine. Those are the two easiest fixes right there. If there happens to continue to be a problem, we need to also look into how the drain line is set up. I've read in a comment, somebody left a message to me that to solve their vacuum issue, they installed a T before the P-trap and added a 6-inch nipple on top without a cap, and like that it solved that kind of issue. This is a negative pressure or vacuum issue. Inside here is the return duct, and that's where the filter is, and one side of the coil. This looks to be like an auxiliary condensate pan. Let's start with removing that, and they spent quite some time taping this thing up because it looks like this thing was sweating and might have been some water getting in there. So I see some screws there. Let's bring this thing down. It's an auxiliary condensate pan. It was so close to the drop ceiling. Look at this. We couldn't even take out the tile. We had to break apart the tiles and take out the framing. This whole thing has to be redone. They're gonna have to bring this lower and the drop ceiling to be lower so we could actually work on this for the future. Oh, we got a drain line here. Might need to even cut the pipe. What if they never took this thing down ever? I removed that machine out the way. Definitely gonna have to cut this pipe. I thought maybe we could just pull it back. Oh, that's beautiful. And there's water in the pan. This thing was probably leaking. They're like, you know what, let's put a condensate pan underneath and let it drain to the floor. It's a bit tight over here, and electrical on the way. I'm just gonna cut it in an easy space so it's easy to put back. Would like it higher up though. I would like to cut it here, but there's already a coupling there and that's just no good at that point. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad right here. Let's cut this out the way. Alright. Ready to take this thing down. Oh man, it's a lot of water in here. Right there, yo. Grab that. A ton of water in here. It's super heavy. I'm gonna tip it down a little. Oh man. Oh, this is insane. Yeah, seriously full of water. This is horrible. out. All right, get a good grip on it and let's bring it down. Come down, come down. Okay, rest it on your ladder. Okay. Oh man, this thing is gross. Oh, watch out. All right, let's bring it down. Bring it down. Let's drop it right here. Let's put it here for a second. Oh my God. It's disgusting. Hold it there for a second, right? This is absolutely ridiculous. Look at that mold down there. That's just terrible. Look at this pan, man. This is incredible. Stuff that got wet here. It's gonna be a fun day. This thing hasn't been opened for a decade. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, here's the two refrigerant pipes. Here's the pump out. So this side must be the condensate pan, and this side is the blower. Let's see if I can take off the cover for the blower and get inside there first. But it looks like this is gonna have to come down actually first. Could probably drain it from here, but I really don't want to take out that nipple. It looks so rusted behind it. It's probably gonna fall apart. All right, this is the side with the blower. I don't think there should be water there. Oh, this thing is gonna be packed with water, man. The coil is just absolutely horrendous. And I could see it in the fins and it's thick. So when I came in here and I found the filter was packed, I'm like, you know what? I must have been making a suction in here, like with negative pressure suction issue, to where it was actually spilling water into the ductwork. So I'm like, you know, might have been just a filter, but then because the coil is so filthy, I'm like, you know what? We gotta clean this thing. And we actually had to like break apart this grid just to even get in here, and it's gonna have to be rebuilt lower so we could even access this in the future. I hope this cover comes off. They sealed it here, man. They sealed it. Unreal. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. It already is. This water squeezing through. All right, it's not that tight. Chris, let me get a flathead screwdriver. That drain is also plugged. Yeah, I think it's definitely full of water. No way I'm trying to take this thing down just like that. You can bring it down. Let it rest on here. Just let that drain out. These two screws are just so rusted up. Can't take them off. Unreal, man. Can't even get these covers off. Alright, condensate pan. It's about to come down, guys. The fan won't come out, but let's see what we can do. It's actually different screws in here. There's a different screws in these holes. I can't be good. You know what? I should probably get on the other side before this thing flaps open on me. I'm trying to be on the other side of that. They seal this pan. That's gotta be part of it. But that's just the duct. But you see this red seal? That's part of, it's not duct sealing, that's like something else. I think that's part of this. They seal that with it, man. Dude, let that shit run out, man. Oh, man. Yeah, hold on. I don't even want to tell you. I don't need to watch that.
The shirt was already there.
Yeah.
From yesterday.
Man, you wearing the same shirt from yesterday, dude? Come on. There's no space for anything but the angle bit. And that's stripped. That comes out. Let that come down. Let's see what it is. Maybe we can at least look inside. It's raining in here. What the heck is this? It's a metal rod. Does this come out of the filter? This is the pan. Right, watch out. Don't let that just be loose. Problem is these screws are stripped. You can't fully get in here. I'm trying 2 drill extraction kits. I'm honestly having trouble with it. These things never work, man. Maybe I can make like a slit on the screw and use like a flathead to maybe get it out. Oh shit. I got it. Loosened up. Loosened up. Fortunately, we got one more to do after. I need to take a break, man. This is absolutely horrendous. And the blades have black mold in it. It smells horrible in here. This is just ridiculous. That stuff is definitely caked up over there. We're gonna vacuum it with the wet vac. Then we're gonna hose it down and then disinfect it. Gotta get this cover off as well.
Yeah, I don't want to be in your video.
Don't worry. And then we're gonna clean that coil. My best bet is trying to just cut this screw off because I can't get this in here like I did the others. Amount of dust in here is just truly unbelievable. Start by brushing it down. Oh, it's caked up for real. Brushing it down. Let's pressure wash this thing. Big brush, this medium brush, small angle brush. These are the keys. Look at the difference in this installation. Using a subcoat porta blaster, it's picking up water from this bucket. Here's the wand to clean it, and this drain is gonna go drain into this bucket. And there we go. Let's continue. Gonna want to wash the coil from both sides. Honestly, I don't know how much of this I can record just because it's so messy. It's gonna be splashing everywhere. There's definitely light through, but this coil is definitely dirty. But it's good we can see light through the coil. Drilled a hole through it. There's water inside there. Honestly, these blowers have mold in it. I honestly don't want to clean that up here. I'm not trying to splash that around and brush that around. It's just going to get everywhere, and eventually it's going to go through all the ductwork and spray everywhere. I think we're going to have to wrap it up for today. Come back and bring these blowers down and clean them outside. This is honestly just horrendous, and I'm not really trying to get this all over us. I'm going to talk to the engineer, see what he wants to do, and let's see if they want to clean these outside. If not, it is what it is. We're gonna have to come back another day as well. They want to change the condensate pump while this is all open. Definitely need to take care of that. They're gonna change the filter because it was all bent up. That's why all the dirt was getting through there. But it was a mission just taking apart this unit today, cleaning what we could, cleaning the coil, and we're gonna have to continue this one for sure. This is not gonna be done today. It wasn't gonna be done regardless, but I think we should take those blowers down and clean this properly and then put everything back. All right guys, we're gonna close it up for today. We're gonna clean up and close the ceiling. It's a complete mess everywhere, and we're gonna be back in the morning and we're gonna bring down that blower section and clean those wheels.